What is going on out there, peeps? Okay, today's been kind of a weird, lazy day. I don't know how to explain it. But for us, it's a haze gray over here. It looks like it keeps trying to rain on and off. But I love those kind of days. But it's pretty bad when you're trying to take a nap and you have a chihuahua on each side of you hogging up the sleeping space. They might be tiny, but they definitely hog up a lot of space. And they're really mean about it when you try to take it back. So, anyways, having said that, let's get into the pleasantries. Okay, I'm not an attorney, a tax advisor, or a financial advisor. If you are looking for financial advice, I'd recommend you go see a professional. The following is my opinion only, based on the information that I find, okay, and when I do my own research. So, I share the information with you, and I'll encourage you guys to go out and read it or listen to it yourself so that you can form your own decisions. Okay, guys? Anyways, I see our friend. Okay, I gotta laugh at this one. But I see our buddy Dozer is back. But you know what? I read this, and this is the truth. And as a person who comes from the healthcare industry, we've been wondering about this quarantine decision making because this is accurate. Quarantine is when you restrict the movement of sick people. It's not the other way around. Tyranny is when you restrict the movement of healthy people. Well, Dozer, I could not agree with you more. I am digging your get up and the fact that you got the flag reflecting in your sunglasses. Nice giddy up, my friend. Nice to see you back, okay? Just remember at the end of the video to please like and subscribe if you haven't already because it does help out the channel, and I surely do appreciate it. On Facebook, as usual, you guys, I just got to let you know, we have a Facebook group with the same name as the YouTube channel. I will leave a link in the description and encourage you guys to come and join us. We talk about everything in here from Iraqi dinar to the Vietnam dong, gold, silver, cryptocurrencies, yeah, name it. Just post a question in here and people will respond, okay? Also, there's a second group I have that you people tend to love for some reason. I didn't realize how many people were into these types of things. But this is the hidden things in front of your eyes. It is a conspiracy type group. They talk about everything in here from chemtrails to 9/11, false flags, the whole 9 yards. So I will leave a link to that as well and encourage you to come check it out and see what you think. Feel free to post in there. I wanted to quickly show you guys, once again, cryptocurrencies are on a run. And they do tend to take little dips and they contract, but then they start going on a run again. If you watched the video that I didn't do too long ago on Stockwatch, I believe it was the last one, where Chico Crypto was explaining how this is the time to be investing in cryptocurrencies because after every Bitcoin halving, the coins go on some type of huge run. And so we're anticipating that now. I'm happy. I'm a huge fan of the Ethereum. I have a lot of those, but also have a lot of XRP as well as XLM. So anyways, you guys, I just wanted to show you that it is going on a run, and we'll see how it hangs out. But this is looking pretty good, huh? Well, I don't know what's up with that. But nonetheless, the Bitcoin's looking really good. Up 4%. Ethereum's up 3%. XRP's up 1%. XLM's up 3%. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, let's get into what's going on over there in Iraq. So Washington is preparing for a strategic dialogue with Baghdad after weakening Iran's role in Iraq. Yeah, they're weakened. That's what we want. We don't want any type of outside influence besides ourselves. Political analysts said on Sunday, the 7th, they saw that there is Iraq dissatisfaction with regional interference in internal affairs and that the U.S. strategy came based on understanding that with Russia and other major countries. Okay, so Hungary said that this strategy is based on making Iraq remain a united country, just as Syria remains a united country with Russia. Hungary added in a statement that al-Masala, that the unified Iraq state that the United States wants should resolve, what the United States wants should resolve in the American orbit and be far from the Iranian axis, so that the United States worked to end Iran's influence as a prelude to building a new relationship in which the Iraq-American relationships will be built on strategic, not transitory grounds. So, okay, look, we know this has been going on back and forth. And you got to respect this guy, and that is Al-Kadhimi I'm talking about, because he made it perfectly clear. Look, Iraq needs to be independent. They need to be sovereign. They need to be out of the influence of everybody, and that includes the United States. But they're also smart enough to know that they need our help until their military is built up and trained properly to defend themselves, all right? ISIS is still an issue over there, and they are dealing with it quickly, okay? Al-Qadimi directs to draw up plan to end the electrical problem. Okay, so we know about this as well. For those of you who've been paying attention for the past year and dealing with the Iraqi dinar, we know that there's a huge electrical problem over there in Iraq. So much so that they have to get waivers from the United States that allow them to purchase that type of power from Iran. But the United States is at a point now where they want something done about it. They want it done in Iraq. This time last year, if you remember, Siemens was just won a contract to start fixing the electrical grid of Iraq. And so I'm not sure how far along they are. The article didn't really say it. It just says that they're ready to get there. So the chairman confirmed from the Council's Ministry, Al-Qadimi, said Iraq, before the challenges described, including the crisis of electricity, refers to the result of poor management in the country. We know this is a problem. The corrupt politicians are too busy getting rich and not fixing the ongoing problems inside Iraq. So basically what this article is, you can come back and read it. Look, they're just saying, especially what's unhealthy for them is a lot of people die during the summertime. It gets really super hot there. So during their hot months, they don't even have electricity to even run air conditioning. So that's a problem. But I read an article, I think it was last July or last August, where Siemens was really kicking butt. So I'm not sure how far away they are from this being completed, but that's one of the things that they need to get done. But also just having electricity in the country is a big plus for everything that need to get done there as well. And that includes infrastructure, okay? Al-Qadimi for Interior Minister officers did not be afraid of anyone claiming political affiliations. Okay, so yeah, of course. If you are worried about outside people coming in and terrorizing you, that's what he's talking about, because that's what's going on. People are being kidnapped and told to do things or vote certain ways, okay? So Al-Qadimi for Interior Ministry officers, do not be afraid of anyone claiming political affiliations. They have acted against the gangs. The Prime Minister, Al-Qadimi, stressed the necessity of the ministry's work to serve citizens, preserve their dignity, establish law and the rule of justice, and build a professional institution that restores prestige to the state and fights corruption without favoring anyone. This came during his visit to the Ministry of Interior today, Sunday. He held a meeting at the ministry's headquarters in the presence of the Minister of Interior. According to the office statement, Al-Qadimi directed the necessity of using all of their capabilities of the ministry to resolve the fate of the kidnapped and the disappeared, saying that the Ministry of Interior is a large ministry and it is unreasonable for citizens to be kidnapped and disappeared without deterrence. And you must follow up and resolve these issues. Okay, well, the last thing you want to do is wake up kidnapped or disappeared. Okay, so again, Al-Qadimi is going to be doing a whole lot to straighten out that country. I really do believe that. I mean, I heard from a lot of people. I've chatted with the people from Iraq, and they have a lot of faith in Al-Qadimi and really believe that he's there for the people and not corrupted. And they get this because Al-Qadimi put back out there in a front to handle terrorism is the General Saudi. So that move alone bought Qadimi a lot of faith in the Iraqi people, and I'm happy to see that happening. An Iraqi expert expects a big jump in oil prices in July. Well, so do I, because for us, we know people around the world, that time of the year, everybody loves to travel, and when you travel, what do? Well, you burn up gas, and what does gas take? You need oil, okay? So, the Al-Masawi expected on Sunday that the price of a barrel of oil would reach $40 by July. What's at 33 right now? We're what, in May? Yeah, let me see if I can take a better prediction. I'll say you'll get there definitely by June. That's just my guess. Masawi told the news that oil prices are unstable and unstable. So the oil prices there are so bad that they're unstable twice, is what they're saying. As they depend on several economic variables, such as the increase in energy demand in the world as a result of easing the comprehensive ban and turning it into a partial ban. Well, okay, so but it's not just that, you guys. We know that a lot of the countries around the world were put into quarantine to fight the Rona. All right. As people are coming out, they want to get the hell away of their house. Some of them just want to get the hell away from their kids, man, for a minute. Don't get me wrong. I love my kids, but you know what I'm talking about. There's a reason why when they get older, you chase them out to their friend's house or you're at work or whatever. But when you're all stuck in the same room for long periods of time, you can only play so many games of Uno. Okay. You just got to get the hell away. Anyways, so, I'm curious because for me, I'm like a lot of other people. I keep eyeballing Vegas. I'm like, yes, Vegas, open up. And for whatever reason, their governor tends to be being a little stubborn. Damn Democrats. Just kidding. And not really, but okay. So anyways, look, they're predicting that oil will reach $40 a barrel come July. I'm saying that it'll reach $40 a barrel in June. The more we open up here in the United States, the more people will be driving, the more traveling will take place. Man, people want to go camping. People want to go to Vegas. And then also people want to go to Vegas. So, what do you mean I can't say it 3 times? That guy said that oil prices were unstable and unstable. A delegation coming in 2 days. Kurdish deputy denies the failure of the Baghdad Erbil negotiations and reveals the reason for stopping them. Look, we know this has been going on for weeks now, several weeks now. The delegations from Kurdistan have been over there trying to get a new agreement put into place. So on Sunday, the deputy of the Patriotic Union of Kurdistan uncovered a closed visit by the delegation from the Kurdistan region to the capital of Baghdad in order to reach a comprehensive oil and financial agreement. Ali said in an interview with the news that a delegation from the Kurdistan regional government will visit the capital of Baghdad during the next 2 days. The same delegation that he visited recently and includes the same names headed by Deputy Minister Talabani to reach comprehensive oil and financial agreements before the vote on the general budget in Iraq, adding that the negotiations between Iraq and Erbil were neither complicated nor finished. Okay, so this is probably the real holdup of the 2020 budget. It's coming up with an agreement. So we know that they wanted to do the 2020 budget in 2 pieces, 6-month increments. So they got a little bit of time, but not much more. They need to get this deal together so they could vote on it and get it passed. And go ahead and throw the increase in there. Yep, I said it. Throw the increase in there. Yeah, let's throw that increase in there, huh? The increase in the rate, not the decrease. I swear, man, it's not fake news. Remember, you guys, this is what I was trying to tell a lot of people. We read a lot of these articles. You'll see these economists, all they do is make suggestions. You know what I mean? There's even bankers that make suggestions. They'll write an article, this is what I think Iraq should do. That's fine. That's Danny. We respect their input. But remember, pay attention to what they do, not what they say. Okay? So that's what we want to watch happen. So, okay, it looks like the Kurdistan delegation as well as the people from Iraq need to have an agreement put into place so that they could go ahead and complete the 2020 budget. We will get there. Things are looking good. Things are looking real good, in my opinion. Okay, so I like it. Iraq is doing good. We'll just keep an eye on them and so look for any major changes. Okay, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. I surely do appreciate it. For those who are unaware, I did reach the 11,000 subscriber mark, and I know I couldn't do this without you. So thank you. Thank you again for all your support, and you have a good one.